grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that was good news.
It is the 23rd day of July, 2026. Good morning, everybody. Wake up. Get ready for the Power Trip Morning Show. Welcome. My name is Chris Hockey, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big Thursday. No Tommy today. Sorry about that, but we do have Ben and a cast of thousands. Lots to get to today on the show. So let's get her started with some good old comedy. Mitch Hedberg, comedy on a Thursday morning. Abigail Hockey's birthday, and a great day ahead. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
My manager's cool. He gets concerned. He says, Mitch, don't use liquor as a crutch. I can't use liquor as a crutch because a crutch helps me walk. Liquor severely screws up the way I walk. It ain't like a crutch. It's like a step I didn't see. But alcoholism is a disease, but it's like the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Well, we got to keep going in circles. Man, you really like Tide.
I know that.
That's right. The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Thursday, July 23rd of 2026. Yeah, no Tommy Olsen today, but John Kriesel in his spot.
Well,
bonus Crease.
What's up?
You got to
morning,
turn
dude.
it up a notch, Crease.
Let's go.
You got to
Yeah,
fill those shoes, baby.
It's hard to fill those shoes. Not bad. Not bad. I'm Corey. That's Chris. There's Paul, Max, Zach, and again, John Kriesel.
John, will you call me an old son of a bitch, please?
You old son of a bitch.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Excellent.
Good.
It always throws me off. So this is a Thursday. I've been in on Wednesdays. I always say it when I'm in on a non-Friday. I need to tell myself when I'm leaving here and I see people in the hallway to not say have a great weekend. I want them to have a great weekend,
Sure.
but I don't want to say that today because it throws everything off.
Yep.
Yeah, you could say that on a Monday, though, right? Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Still a nice thing to say.
Maybe I should
like,
start doing that.
Yeah. Have a good flight, you too.
Yeah, the YouTube bit, the
I
Brian Regan
just-
bit. God, I love that bit.
I
So good.
just recently stopped doing that.
It's so good.
So good.
Although I did it to a
She's telling
TSA
a
guy.
cab driver,
Yeah.
you too.
But if you ever take a flight, next time you do. Brian Regan, man.
Yeah.
So good.
It's hard to be that clean and that funny, but Regan always does it.
Yep, you sure do.
Man, have a great weekend.
Yeah.
But nobody's walking away from you going, God, that a-hole just said, have a great weekend.
Yeah, what
it's
you thinking?
Thursday.
What's that guy's
what a
problem?
jerk.
They're probably like, whatever he's been through.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Right. Man, Vietnam was tough on them.
The Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Yeah.
And I bet that guy had knee replacement.
Brilliant.
I don't think I've seen you since Deadwood, have I?
No, and I walk in here and I have mail from Deadwood. I don't get mail at the station.
Yeah,
and
right.
here is from my friends at West River Whiskey Company,
Oh,
which
now
is
we're
a
talking.
great spot.
Man, dude, we got to go out there, just you and me, get an apartment,
Deal.
and literally, like, just share it.
I get asked all the time what Chloe loves so much about Deadwood, and I can't even explain it because she just loves being there. She goes to 10 reenactments a day of, the shootouts. And, it's awesome.
I've never known anyone who didn't at least think it was cool. Most people I know when they finally go out there after being bugged by me for years are like, damn, you're right, man. This place is the best. It's like a small town with all these giant casinos and bars and fun and history. That's all it is. It's just everything.
And it just, the vibe is cool. It's fun. But yeah, she walks around at this age. She likes going into the shops. We have conversation. She asks about things. She tells me about the Wild West, so because she's an expert. Her and Wild Bill are friends. So it's like all these things. And we had family go out there with us this time, extended family, and they brought their kiddos. And they every day had activities around the Black Hills area. So their itinerary was packed. And Chloe, we did a chuck wagon dinner one night where we went by Mount Rushmore, rode a covered wagon to go and have steaks cooked. It was awesome. Very scenic. And she loved it. But the whole time she was like, I think we got to get back to Deadwood, though.
That's my girl. I'm telling you, man.
Just wants to get back to Deadwood. So
no, hang on, because I follow you on social media. It was just Chloe's birthday. It's Abby's birthday today.
Today, she's 24 years old.
That's insane.
My little girl. I
Good
know.
morning, Sludgy.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Chloe just turned 7, and I saw on social media that she wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
She did the whole, like, sit on the saddle thing. They all yell yeehaw, the whole bit. But did you say in that post that was your first time there?
Yes.
So that was your first time experiencing the cinnamon butter rolls?
Oh,
Yes.
my Lord.
Did that not change your life?
Diamond hard.
That's right.
It was.
That's the only reaction.
That is the only reaction.
That cinnamon butter bread is 1,000 out of 10, right?
Yes.
It's as good as it gets.
I feel like I can be impulsive, but I have very good self-control. If I say I'm going to stop, I'm going to stop. That was extremely difficult to stop at one because I wanted to eat the steak and the ribs and all of the things. My God. And I felt like a monster stopping Chloe at like 2 of them because it was her birthday.
No,
and
Texas Roadhouse is the best.
And the whole experience was awesome. We had a group of 7, though, so even though we're on the wait list, we had a little bit of wait once we got there, but super fun. We will be back in the Chloe's school, or, in the summer, it's her school, but it's like a daycare situation, but they do field trips.
Yeah.
Her school did a field trip to Texas Roadhouse, and that's what precipitated this.
Man, now let me-
Field
A
trip
field
to
trip.
Texas
Wow.
Can I just ask you a question?
Yes.
Was it Mr. Lambert that took that?
I didn't know my dad was a teacher.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they're like, you don't work here, sir. Why'd you bring all these kids?
So how many are we at now? Is there like 4 or 5 in the Twin Cities? It can't be many more than that.
We have Woodbury. I know that there's Coon Rapids. There's
Rapids, yep.
South Metro. There's one.
Shakopee, right?
Apple Valley has one as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in that 4, 5, 6 range, right?
Yeah.
It looks to be 4.
4, okay.
Which is plenty. Don't do
it's
more.
plenty.
Because this place was packed.
They're always packed.
But whoever the marketing folks there are genius. They brought a bunch of the kids from her daycare, kids care, whatever, before the restaurant opens for the day. They go through the kitchen. I think they help make some of the buns or see how it's done and learn about it. They get a T-shirt that's like Texas Roadhouse Kid.
Oh.
And that, when she got back from that field trip, I was like, how was your field trip to Texas Roadhouse? She was like, it was so cool. I want to go there on my actual birthday. Not for my party, but on my actual birthday. And we're like, let's do it. And she loved it.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeehaw.
That's it, man.
That's great.
Living the dream, brother.
Yeah.
Those things are always piping hot. The butter just melts the second. It's for
so
God's
good.
sakes.
I'm almost there, and I mean it.
I mean,
He's not kidding.
oh, man, those are good.
We've talked about Deadwood and Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they put
real
a Texas
close.
Roadhouse in Deadwood, it's over, Johnny.
The other thing too, the slot machine situation. You know what Tim likes to do? Slot machines.
He likes to hump them.
And my wife's cousin and his wife, great people. They're very, they love us and they accept us for who we are, but they don't behave the same, if you know what I mean.
They're embarrassed to be around you.
And his wife, Sarah, just a saint. God bless her. And she has to put up with Jacob, too, so God bless her 2 times. She was playing a slot machine, and Tim was on one side, and I was on the other. And I was
Just
like...
an Eiffel Tower of a slot machine.
And someone
Just
took a
getting it.
video of it.
Yeah.
And I said, I know this is awkward. Just don't make eye contact with us and keep pressing the button. And so she's hitting the button because we're telling her to power bomb it. Well, Tim's on one side, I was on the other. It was this. Yeah.
It was a devil's triangle.
Although, sorry to hijack this for a segment. A guy came out from that. I had said, Zach. And he said, I ordered a Jack and Diet. And he brings it out. And he was like, here you go. I knocked down all the foam. I'm sorry. And I was like, what? And I smelled it. It smelled like a beer. It was like a without ice. And it was some whiskey, maybe a splash of diet, but no ice, half full glass. Weirdest thing ever. It kind of shut down our mojo for a minute.
Yeah.
I drank it, but
I love some suspicious drink. You're like, this is wrong. I'm going to immediately consume it.
Yeah.
Tim
That's
was
the
with. I
only
was
plan.
safe.
Yeah,
For sure.
course.
You're not getting roofied.
He would have put me on his shoulder like the bald eagle sculpture I bought. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I saw that, by the way.
Saw that too.
Where'd you put that?
Front porch.
Damn right you did.
Porch, brilliant.
It's,
Damn right.
it's beautiful. And it sends a message, too. When people walk up to the front porch, you better not mess around. This eagle gonna get you.
Did you get it right by Woo's there?
Yes.
Yeah, man, that place has got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's an artist.
Oh,
Some
for
bitch.
sure. Yeah, my wife was like, we need one of these.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this one would look really good. She's like, what about that one?
That's
and I was
the
like, oh, that's a bit more. We barely squeezed it into the rental vehicle.
You guys are my heroes.
Yeah,
was so
that's
You guys are
great.
the VIPs, MVPs, and all the Ps. You have all the Ps now.
So the Deadwood Drive is around 9 hours, according to Google. Does that
Yeah.
sound about right?
Yeah, that's
about
that's
9.
right. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Damn.
We break it up, though. We stopped at Mitchell,
Ah, okay. Yeah.
and then we stayed at a hotel, Chloe Swims, and
Yeah,
whatever.
there's
There was that place, it's called Blarney's, where there's, on the way to the restroom, there's lockers. And there's a Ben Lieber locker, a Chad Greenway locker. I forget the kicker. It's a big name kicker in the NFL.
Longwell?
No, he's from California, isn't he?
I thought he was from that
Maybe you're
area.
right. I don't know.
I forget, but it was a big name kicker that
Is it Vinatieri?
could be Vinatieri.
I think you might be, yeah.
Kicker from South Dakota.
And then the ride from
yeah,
there.
Vinatieri's from South Dakota.
Then
Yeah.
I think you're at about 4.5 to get to Deadwood. So from there is not bad. It breaks it up.
He's from something called Yankton, South Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
Went to South Dakota
So
State
far.
from 91 and
I
94.
believe that used to be the capital before, when it was Dakota Territory and not the state.
I don't know what I'm
And he
thinking.
moved to Rapid City.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love Rapid City.
Rapid City's the jam.
You should move there.
So that's where he
I
that's
don't know
where he
why
went
I'm
to high
not
school.
living
Yeah.
there right now. I should
Yeah.
live there right now. I should be there right now talking to you guys from there.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
You know how much happier I'd be than you guys?
We would hear the slot machines in the
Yeah,
background.
right.
Is it a competition?
You kidding? You think it ain't?
When I almost went upside Chloe's head because when we left Mount Rushmore, she immediately was like, can I have the iPad? And we, even on these long drives, we'll do like 30 minutes iPad and then a long time of window time, enjoy it. We can chat. You could do activities, color, read books, whatever, but we're not going to do nonstop electronics. And she goes, it's just nature here. And I go, what? And I look, you look out the window and it is freaking gorgeous. Of
course.
Like this
Beautiful.
is Cottage Grove or Woodbury, man.
Yep.
And then she was fine.
It's just nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the iPad kid generation, man. Toy Story 5. Those lily pads.
Yeah.
Damn lily pads.
That changed her, I think. She seems now to not.
to realize that
Yep.
it's the enemy.
It is the enemy.
It's just nature. Yeah.
Just
Look at
nature.
it.
That's
Man.
a great.
Chris, you need to get on that list next year. You need to be on stage. The Toby Keith. We were so excited for the Toby Keith cover band guy.
Yeah, right? Not good?
Tim caused a bit of a ruckus, not even intentionally. There was just a guy in front of us that was a weirdo. The guy would tell like 10 minutes of stories between songs, and it was ridiculous stuff like what he had for breakfast, and then that somehow relates to this Toby Keith song or whatever. My father-in-law is just like, is this guy ever going to stop talking? But he said it quiet, where Tim said it a little louder, and then the guy ahead of him must have been related to the guy and was all fired up.
Nobody wants Toby Keith to talk for 10 minutes.
no,
Let alone
yeah.
a Toby Keith cover
Well, that would
band.
be pretty amazing if he did now.
Yeah, well said. Yeah. His family might.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we did karaoke that night, which we're not karaoke people, but we still did.
I know which bar you're talking about, too. I know where the grocery
The Nugget right by there, yeah. And my wife named her group, the girls, Sluts for America. And so anytime they're like, all right, Sluts for America are up now, we're in there, and we told my father-in-law about it the next day, and he's like, did you guys tell 10 minutes of stories before each song?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The best.
So how many casinos are in Deadwood? If you had to guess?
Probably downtown, probably 9, 10, maybe more
9
than
to
that.
10, because
No
a few of
kidding.
them are the Gold Dust family, and they're
Yeah.
across the street, connected next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got the one in the Hilton there. You got the all of them.
So
they're all right there.
Compared to the gaming floor at like Treasure Island, what's the biggest casino in Deadwood?
Deadwood
in terms
Grand?
of size.
We're probably the Deadwood Grand or the Silverado across from the Franklin, and those aren't very big. The one we stay at the Holiday Inn Gold Dust. My basement, where you played poker many times,
Yes.
is
It's
about
bigger
this-
than that.
It's about the size of that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But
so
it's
a couple of
everything
them
you
are
need.
really like boutique, little small casinos.
Yes.
But there's at least one or two that are semi-sizable.
Yeah, but semi-sizable. We're not talking large at all.
Right.
though.
Yeah.
So like but half the size of TI or not even that?
No, we're talking
So
probably
like 10%? Okay, 10%.
Wow.
But
it's
a
not-
good vibe, and
yeah.
they're happy you're there.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not a throwaway. The one up on the I think the one around the corner as you're heading towards Lead. That one up there on the left. What's that one called?
I forget. Is it the mountain? It's.
Something. Yeah.
It looks like a big tin shed.
That feels like more like
Tin Lizzie?
No,
No,
that's
Tin Lizzie is a very
that's a
nice one.
badass.
That's a good sized one. That's at the very end of
yeah, that's
Main
the one
Street.
Sam's buddy runs now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great sports
Cadillac
book there.
Jacks, Gold
That's,
Dust.
No, not Cadillac Jacks.
Cadillac Jacks is up
Midnight
a little
Star,
more.
Mr. Woo's, Mineral Palace, Silverado.
Never lose that woo.
Rock
Never lose a-
Casino by Hard Rock?
Yeah, that's a very small one, but very nice. That's
I
where
like that.
Tim and Cara and the others stayed.
Yeah.
Landmark, Deadwood Mountain.
And the
Grand.
slots have better paybacks by percentage than Vegas too. Penny slots are 95-ish.
Yeah, and even if
Which
you
is-
lose, you're still in Deadwood.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I gotta buy a place out there.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah.
But then you couldn't stay in the hotels with the casino.
Oh, yes, he could.
I might have to.
Yeah, he'll live there.
And then
It's
just
America.
Airbnb the place you own.
Yeah.
baby.
And you know what? If you lived in a casino, Chris, you know what you would never have to worry about?
My gutters.
Yeah, leaves in your gutters at gutterhelmetmn.com.
All right, more of the Power Trip Morning Show after this. Ben Lieber at 7. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Sauce and a cast of thousands, November 18th through the 23rd at Circa Resort and Casino. Live shows, a Friday night bash, and Purple Football at Stadium Swim. Book with promo code POWERTRIP for a special room rate. Full details at KFAN.com/Vegas.
That'll be here before we know it.
Man, let me tell you.
Yeah, why go to Deadwood when you can just go to Vegas with the Power Trip Morning Show?
Why can't you do both, bitch?
You can do both.
Yeah, you can do both.
Yes, do
I'm
both.
sorry. I
Aw.
got upset.
It's because you don't live in Deadwood yet. You're still
I know.
mad.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
he was just talking about how he could do it.
I can do it. And let me tell you, taxes, man. It's one of those Florida states. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They're great there.
So
They get it.
I think I have to live there for 6.5 months a year in order to claim citizenship there, right?
Yeah.
Would you guys be able to live without me for 6.5 months?
You know, it'd be a fun little experiment is how long it would take the rest of the building to realize you're not here.
Don't.
My guess is you would have lived more than 6 months in one day before they realize, has Chris not been here in 6 months in one day?
My God. All right. I'm going to Mike?
Just turned his mic off.
Man, look at this place,
It's
Hawk.
not
You
even
could
a
have
Tuesday.
pole barn and everything.
I don't need a pole barn, baby.
It's just, however, though, we did a double-decker tour and double-decker bus tour.
Yeah.
The guy said that they get over 200 inches of snow a year.
I know. I love it.
Yeah, he'd love that.
I know.
yeah.
I love it.
That is,
That's a lot of snow.
that's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
He'd love that, though.
And plus, I could live up on Lead or in Hill City. Mm-hmm. You know, it's less expensive.
Could take the 1888 train,
You damn right I could.
although that derailed not that long ago.
That's cool. That's
Nobody
a chance
knew.
I'm willing to take, baby.
He'd living at a casino.
How dare you? Don't talk to me like that.
And then go to West River Whiskey. They're awesome.
And then get on my
Joel is a
motorcycle.
listener.
Head on down to Sturgis whenever I want.
Yes.
Right.
Is that going on right now?
I know. It's about a week.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts in about a little over a week. Not playing there again this year because I'm stupid.
No.
Next year, the week of the 4th, you get on the list for Red, White, and Woos.
Oh, man.
Get on there. You be on stage.
He'd never come back.
Do you remember when Tony Stimper tried to make us laugh and he almost died choking on that hot dog?
He tried to Joey Chestnut.
He did. And then he about died and we couldn't stop laughing. And we didn't realize he was literally choking to death right in front of us.
Because he didn't, well, and we know why he couldn't say anything.
He couldn't breathe. He about died.
Oh.
He doesn't like that memory.
He would have been the one person that did lose at
He
woos.
did lose at woos.
Well, you have to make the international sign for choking. You can't try to talk and say I'm choking.
Well,
you have to put your hands to your neck and let everybody know.
Chant.
And if I remember, I was so drunk I had to go to my van and go to sleep.
You did. Your van was parked at right by woos
Right
there.
by woos, and I had to go to sleep. That's how drunk I was.
Is Mr. Wu a fictional character, or is this person still around?
It's a fictional character from the show and movie Deadwood, but it's based on the Chinese population that lived there and did laundry.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, because that would be sweet if you could actually meet him and know him and befriend him.
Man, this place
We would be great friends.
It's tiny, and they make their own varieties of stuff. Like if you want Fireball, they've got a Fireball.
Yep, they make their own. There's free hot dogs.
And free hot dogs will kill you if you're not careful.
They are not like the slender. These are Lexington steel.
That's what I'm saying.
Level.
He thought he could take
And
it,
they're
but Tony
free?
couldn't take it.
They're free.
They're free. Well, they want you to eat a free hot dog and drink some woo.
Yeah.
Man.
We crushed the little Shop of Horrors machine there.
Did
That
you really?
machine
Yes.
wails.
That thing's fun.
I love that machine.
It's fun. It's only a $3 max bet, but it's fun.
Yeah.
How do I know that?
Why would you know that?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with me. Deadwood, South Dakota.
Yeah, we just did like 30 minutes of free advertising for the tourism department of South Dakota.
That sounds sweet, though.
Do you guys want some leftovers from yesterday?
Sure.
Because I got some good stuff.
Yes.
Do you have an open?
I do, but I don't know what I do with it.
Just make a breaking glass sound.
It's at Mr. Woo's.
Oh, yeah, that's why I deleted it, because it was real loud, and I remembered if I didn't delete it, I would just keep hitting it. I'd make a new one, but I've decided not to make a new one. Okay, here we go. 2 men are under arrest following an undercover investigation into Tarzan Exotics,
Rosie. Mars.
Go on.
a business that allegedly offered exotic animal photo shoots in Baltimore County, which is Maryland. Detectives say a lemur and an infant spider monkey were recovered from an apartment. I'm hoping the monkey wasn't inside the lemur. Do lemurs eat monkeys? What's a lemur?
I think they look like a little monkey. I think they have a long tail.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like I was getting off on an exit and I knew it was the wrong one, but I just kept going.
Sure.
Yeah, too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now. Yeah, not like the guys who swerve from the fast lane into the exit. Don't you want to kill those
I
people?
hate those son of a bees.
You want them dead, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
You do.
Yep.
All right, so far though, not super nefarious, right? Like you got a couple,
just have a bad day.
You got a couple of monkeys so far, and you're taking pictures. Does this get even worse?
Investigators allege the suspects arranged photo sessions featuring exotic animals and agreed to meet with an undercover officer posing as a customer. The Baltimore Sun reports one suspect also faces animal cruelty charges.
Okay, well,
While both men are charged in connection with a photo shoot that allegedly involved animals and a ring of fire.
Oh,
all right, there it is. Now it's getting dicey.
Yeah, it's getting weird. Now Joe Exotic's involved.
Let's not burn the monkeys. Let's
Yeah,
just take
don't burn
cute
the lemur.
pictures. Put a little cowboy hat on them and take a picture and get out of there. Let's
Yeah, I
need
wanna
more
see 'em,
details.
glamour shots.
I want to
Leave
see
him alone.
a monkey on a boat.
yeah.
Wasn't that a thing?
Or just wearing a little hat.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
or, doing human stuff like the pictures on your walls.
Man, I got a guy on, you might have seen it on X, said he was, somebody like skipped town on him and he was cleaning out their apartment and he found a picture of a cow, a bull, sitting on the toilet reading a newspaper and asked me if I wanted it. I'm like, name your price, bitch.
Yeah.
I want it. I can't go to my own bathroom until I have it.
Yeah.
Gotta have
love
But think about
animals
what you
doing
just
human
said. Think about what you just said. Instead of just throwing it away, he sees a picture of a cow reading a newspaper on a toilet, and he thinks, I bet Chris Hockey would want this.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to him and see if he'll make me an offer. And you thought about it.
Oh, I sent him a blank check.
Yeah. He owns it now. It's on its way here.
Guaranteed offer.
Yeah. That's a cashier's check, brother.
And everybody on this show and on this station has like one weird thing that the entire upper Midwest knows about. Like the Tommy Olsen eats hotel floor food.
Oh, I get those all the time.
man. All
I
the
get
time.
pictures all the time.
Well, even how about Tommy? Even this week, wherever he was, he took a picture and posted it on social media of just like this buffet that was on the floor, and that was his exact caption was simply jackpot.
Yeah.
And it looked like there was a ton of food left, and it was on the floor. He probably ate half of that.
Monster.
And now he has to, because if you're behind him and he doesn't bend down and pick up a fry, he's a fraud.
Jackpot. Gross. God, it's gross.
Can you imagine?
So gross.
We go to Vegas, I'm going to do weird things to food and just leave it outside my room.
Oh.
In fact, we should actually do that.
Like
we should have like a Tommy trap. We should order room service, put a bunch of food right outside of his room, and see if we can get the people at Circa to give us access to the camera and just film him eating food that we leave in the hall.
Here's
Tommy trap.
a full uneaten hot dog, but it smells like ass.
Oh.
He'd be like,
Never stopped him.
Why is there corn
Never
on
stopped
it?
him.
He left the bun.
finally. I finally had it made my way. The Wilt Chamberlain Lakers jacket, a teenager found at a Portland, Oregon Goodwill store earlier this year, has netted its owner much more than $3 he paid for it.
Yeah, $3.07,
Yeah.
and he
US.
turned it into $89,000.
Wow.
Jim Brown saw the jacket in a bin of clothes and thought it might be worth something. A little research convinced Brown it was a warm-up jacket worn by the Wilt Chamberlain in the 1972-73 season. So the famous auction house, Sotheby's, agreed and put it up for auction. This week, the jacket sold for more than $89,000.
Yep, kid's 19 years old.
Good for him.
Good for him.
So how in the sweet hell did that get there?
But this is essentially Marnie Gellner's son, right? Because remember, he flips vintage clothing, right?
Yeah.
So here's a 19-year-old finds a warm-up jacket that says Chamberlain across the back, and it's a Lakers colored thing, and he's like, "Is this real?
Yeah.
What is this?" So spends $3, gets it verified, and they say, "Yeah, he wore this, and he likely wore it during the finals, specifically." $89,000. I wonder how much of the 89 he gets, because Sotheby's gets some of it, correct?
Yeah, they gotta get their juice.
10% or something?
Yes, Zach, can you look that up? What the average amount that Sotheby's gets when they put it up for auction?
I wonder, just wonder.
What if it is 5 or 10?
I mean, I could write a story about how that thing got there, but don't you think it was like some grandma or grandpa got it and it was a prized possession, but
they died.
they died and it was in their closet?
And maybe didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, and you don't know that it's the real thing.
Yeah.
And it ends up in a damn Goodwill bin.
Yeah, because otherwise, did Chamberlain give it to somebody
Right.
60 years ago, 50 years ago, whatever it is? Did the team just throw it out? Like, how does it get thrown out?
Yeah.
That
I
stuff
wonder.
should be labeled, and this just reminded, because like if I died right now,
Proceed.
passed away on camera,
Rip.
then my wife, my daughter, they'd go through my things, and they would see I have a Mark Madsen from the Vikings back in the day gave me a
Wolves, you mean?
game worn, or no, sorry, Brad Madsen.
Brad
Sorry.
Madsen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brad Madsen.
He gave me a practice worn Randy Moss worn practice jersey.
Wow.
And it looks like, because it's just printed, it's not stitched, but on the inside it's got, the year. On the inside of those jerseys always has some.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't know that. That would end up getting donated to DAV. It would end up at Savers.
My
And then
Dobbin, get it?
You gotta have some clothes, man. You gotta have some
Dom
clothes.
should be out by the curb with the giveaways. But that has to be how it happened.
it has to
Where
be.
it just was there. They didn't tell anybody what it was. And then,
100%.
but good on that kid. I always wonder that there's got to be people that go through Goodwill and they're specifically looking for stuff like that.
I have an app on my phone that you can scan things and it'll tell you what it's worth.
Really?
Yeah, I do it at antique stores all the time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll show it to you. It's pretty neat, man. And
Yes.
because
How the hell
you
does
just
it
never
know that fast?
It's AI.
Damn.
Oh, and maybe it's telling me not truths, but
Yeah, it just wants him to spend money at an antique
and it
store.
works, baby.
Yeah.
It's called Antique Snap, is what it's called.
Ooh,
you just pointed at the
you've
thing.
Googled that.
I said, snap.
Oh,
By the way, I don't mind the other either.
You have that app too. And it scans as well.
yeah.
Like I have
Sometimes
a-
you get him confused.
I have an adjustable antique piano stool.
Oh.
And I thought, man, this thing's worth millions, but it's worth $50 to $150. But it's still pretty cool, you know?
Well, and maybe they're only charging $25 for it.
That's
So, I
true.
mean,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
All right, front page sports in a second. John Kriesel is here. Lieber will be here at 7 o'clock. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK.
The takes don't stop when the mics turn off. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials, password, games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN. Hit subscribe today. You can watch the interview Max did with the WWE wrestlers on there. Very good. Great content. Check it out today.
Maxo!
Hey! exactly.
Nice work on those, Max.
Appreciate you, JK.
Maxo.
Hey, wow, you guys are making me blush. Stop it.
Time
Rosie
now
didn't
for
watch
Front
him.
Page Sports, presented by Holiday
Rosie
Station
downvoted
Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, Red Bull 3 for $6.50 for a limited time. Go get some Red Bull this morning at Holiday. Wake up. It's Thursday.
man.
Wake up.
It's almost a weekend, right? You could wish somebody a good weekend, even though it's Thursday, with some Red Bull at Holiday. Thanks,
cool.
Holiday.
It's cool.
Always a good weekend at Holiday.
Yeah, man.
All right, the 3M Open in Blaine is underway in about, 30, 40 minutes, give or take? I think they tee off at like 6:45. Yesterday, the number one golfer in the world, Scotty Scheffler, golfed with Kevin O'Connell, KOC of the Minnesota Vikings. And, Scheffler's doing all these press conferences, and he's doing the whole, wow, everybody's really nice in Minnesota, and this seems very family-friendly. And I'm going, I wonder if he hates it here. I'm sure he loves Minnesota, but I'm like, is he really mad that he's playing the 3M Open a week after the British Open? I wonder if he is.
Well, his reasoning during the interviews, he said that he didn't want to have 3 weeks off before the FedEx Cup playoffs, which makes sense. Obviously, he's compensated to be here.
Well, yeah,
Sure, of
Huntington
course.
Bank is one of his big sponsors.
Okay.
They're, I would guess, are paying him a good amount of. He has an appearance fee, yes.
And it's good for the tournament. It's a great course. It's any way to get visibility here. Lame as hell that Spieth dropped out. Acting like he's a good player now.
He's falling apart.
Well,
It's
for
over
sure,
for
yeah.
Spieth.
Yeah, he was a big name, and then he just does this. I mean, this would have been good for him as well. But it is funny how Minnesotans, more than any place I've ever been, we need to hear people like it here and say we're nice.
Right.
It's so ridiculous. The Barrero says they like us. They like us.
Right. It's flyover country. It would be awesome if this tournament was a huge deal at some point. It's just hard to have it be a huge deal.
Right.
It's 1 week after the British. It's like everybody's realizing, well, the 4 majors are done. Does golf even really matter? Nobody really cares about the FedEx Cup except for the golfers, right? The rest of us doesn't.
Gorg.
Well, Gorg does. Gorg and the golfers.
Yeah.
They care.
It's a great golf market, though. At some point, if there's an opening besides the spot it's in right now, it would be great. But what I've always said is that the PGA Tour should have, they have their big signature events. They should have a couple spots where the signature events travel, they rotate. Whereas maybe every 5 years, the 3M Open is one of the signature events. I think that would be a great way to grow the game and bring it to other places that really don't, they're not big draws now. And I think that course deserves it. So,
Did you say what Scotty Scheffler's odds are?
Well, we went through the golfers yesterday, and there was only 10 notable names. The rest of them are a bunch of people you've never heard of. In a normal tournament, right, like a major, Scotty's normally 5-1 or 6-1. So my guess is for something like this, he's something like 3-1?
Plus 240.
Plus 240, even under 3-1. Jeez.
Yeah.
he's going to get the course record.
Yeah, he might. Yeah.
Wouldn't you take, if it's Scotty or the field, don't you take the field, though, still?
Well, you take.
I still take the field. It's golf. Weird things happen.
This isn't a shot at the course or the tournament, but
With all due respect.
With all due respect, we saw Dustin Johnson put it in the water twice on 18 once or whatever it was because he didn't want to be there anymore, right? Scotty's a good dude and he'll want to play through it, but some of these guys like Spieth proved, he just doesn't want to play in it, right? So I think Scotty could win it and could probably get to 25 under, maybe even 30 under, but it all depends on his. His streak cut's gone. He lost that 2 weeks ago at the whatever that is, the Irish Open or whatever they play, the Scottish Open. So who knows? But plus 240 is a great number.
He's not wired like Dustin Johnson.
Well, no.
So he has the pride and the course, especially the last couple holes there, they can eat you alive.
Yeah.
But people score there. I think the course record is or for the tournament, what the winner usually is minus 20, minus 22, something like that. So, yeah, people are tossing around minus 30 for Scotty. We'll see, but it's cool to see him here.
Let me check the old, hang on, let me check the, see, this is exactly what I was curious about. So I just mentioned, normally it's Scotty's 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, somewhere, depending on which tournament it is, right? The big ones. And then you'll have the McIlroys and whoever right behind him at 10-1, 11-1, right? Somewhere this is Scheffler is on DraftKings plus 270, The next golfer is Maverick McNeely at plus 2,400.
Jeez.
So the closest is 24-1. What a gap between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And it's like Kitayama. Didn't he win it last year?
Yes.
I think you're correct, yeah.
Tom Kim, Max Homa, right? Corey Connors, Sung J M, whatever.
Dusty
Jackson
Mon.
Suber. But the gap is significant.
Mm-hmm. Mind the gap.
Never mind the gap. The Minnesota Twins finally won a baseball game. They won 10-6 over Cleveland. Home runs by Larnach and Lee. One final game in Cleveland today at noon at 12:10. Taj Bradley for the Twins. Gavin Williams, whoever the hell that is, for Cleveland. The Twins host the eventual Vegas A's tomorrow at 7:10.
Sweet.
That stadium's coming along. Still got a couple years to go, but it's getting there.
It's going to be sick.
The bones are there. The skeleton of the stadium is
Johnny
in place.
Bones?
You can see it. It's there. So the Twins
Johnny Bones will go there
now
for
50 and 53. Cleveland 54 and 49.
Hell.
Chipping away. The Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, man.
And I think this is the third straight day I've said this. There's nothing that shuts the show down faster than doing a Twins update.
Yeah.
Like, nobody has anything to say, no response. I'm not even ripping you guys because I have nothing to say either. But it's like, yep, that happened. And now it's over.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're not a serious baseball team.
No.
Where are we going with this? What is there to discuss?
Probably,
it sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
It starts at the top.
Even a worthless NFL game, a worthless Vikings game in a week like 15 or 16, like we had last year, those 5 games at the end. We found something to talk about, right? Because there's something.
Yeah, and it's football. Football whales.
You win a game like this, you're 103 games into the season, 50 and 53, you're hovering around 500, and you're like, well, that was a thing.
And nobody cares. There's nobody saying, you guys need to talk about the Twins. You need to.
Yeah.
They're just so streaky, too, that even when they do rattle off several wins or several series wins, we just know that eventually the ride is going to be over.
Well, yeah.
No.
What a ride. Somebody says?
No, what a
What a
rush.
rush.
Whatever.
Yep, the win streak was the Instagram filter where you look and you're like, that isn't their face.
No.
You know that.
Yeah, I can pretend.
Yeah, Hog doesn't care.
Yeah, just squint a little bit, right? Just close your eyes just a little bit, and it looks a little bit better.
Well, you know that filter is holding on for dear life.
What is
that filter? The Instagram filter where you see and you're like, just put your real face on there. Come on.
That's cool, man.
You're not fooling anybody.
Sometimes you know deep down.
Oh, yeah.
She's fooling me, but I'm willing to be fooled.
No,
Tommy
there's
said
a
the same
difference.
thing.
Max,
Tommy doesn't care.
wanting to be fooled is different than
Exactly.
getting fooled. Yeah. Hey, fool me all you want at bar close.
Exactly.
Amen, brother.
When was the last time any of us, and I'm being serious, when was the last time any of us were at an actual bar close where they shut it down because it was like 2 a.m.?
This summer.
This summer?
Zorba's with Tommy. Yeah.
Shocking.
This year, and I am not 2016 John Kriesel anymore. I probably 4 or 5 times this year, probably.
No kidding. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's 2 in the morning is just not a thing that I even know exists unless I'm in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, no
2 a.m.
thanks.
is not happening.
You must be lonely.
Earlier this year, there was a time I was at bar close. I was torn up. my friends had to tell me, brother, it's time to leave. I was doing the Shaggy on the dance floor.
Oh,
The Mr. Bombasti?
Oh, yeah.
Did you wave him off, though? You said, no, I'm going, man.
I called ISO. I was like, ISO. I got this, y'all.
Smooth.
Like, sir, the establishment is closing.
I still can't believe Shaggy did a duet with Sting.
Oh, they've toured for years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the rest
saying.
of the years.
Just the strangest combo ever. Not just in terms of personality, but like their music is not an overlap at all.
Well, and then
Like,
do you
at
remember, was it Marnie that interviewed Sting at a Wolves game and he said, you can only interview me if you also talk to Shaggy? I think that's how that went. They're everywhere together still.
It's really strange.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think they've been on
Bombasti
Stern
wailed.
together.
Well.
Yeah. Oh.
Mr. Lova.
That's
So
the
many
kid
years.
from
It wasn't me.
Overboard.
When was that?
That's Watto again.
Yeah,
The
that's
dominant
Watto.
Shaggy window, was that like 04?
Well, it
When was
wasn't
he on the
me. It
top
was
of the
like
world?
01.
Right.
But then
That was like early 2000s.
and then he was featured in stuff into the mid 2000s, I think. I don't think he had another, because then it went to shut up all. Somebody give it to. Somebody give it to
Sean Paul Wales.
Sean Paul Bang.
Wales.
The year and a half of Sean Paul dominance was something to behold because he was everywhere.
No.
But honestly, how long did that last? 2 years, maybe tops, right? Sean Paul's window was so small, but he was everywhere.
Just give me the lights.
Oh, so good.
He dominated.
He switched to being featured.
No, that's not even close. Not even in the ballpark. That's the band Magic.
He was huge when I was in Iraq. And that was 06.
Brilliant. Huh?
It was all Sean Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Paul, I just looked it up. How old do you think Sean Paul is today?
7. No, that's,
I would say 48.
Shaggy.
He's got to be older than me.
I'm going to say 41. I'm going to say 69.
I'm
going to say he's younger than we think, like 37.
I'm going to say it's a 211.
What?
I mean, do the math, right? That was almost 25 years ago. So he is now 53 years old.
God, no way.
Sean Paul's 53.
What was his first hit? Because I know that album we listened to in Iraq.
Temperature's got to be, right?
The Temperature was 06, I think.
All right.
That's a banger, too.
That is Bon Paul. Right. He signed
because
a lot
it
of
went
stuff.
from Sean Paul to then, was it Sean Kingston?
Sean Kingston.
Oh, yeah.
There could only be
one closer.
one of that type of that genre at one
Sean
time.
Kingston was just straight like R&B.
Sean Paul went with, it was Gimme the Light was his first big hit, then Get Busy.
Oh, great song.
Something called Like Glue, I'm Still in Love with You, We Be Burning, Temperature.
I'm Still in Love with You, so that can be a little sexual.
But those first couple, Give Me the Light, Get Busy.
That's on the playlist.
Slammers.
All-timers.
Temperature, though, just really
his best work.
Kellyanne Conway, great song.
What happened to her?
Happy birthday.
Remember her? We'll do what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. Our iHeartRadio Music Fest.
I'd say my caffeine biz. Big night. Doors open at 5:30. Giving away tickets to see 38 special. Big CHP show. Going to celebrate Abby's birthday. It's going to be fun. Come on out.
What time will that be?
We go on at 7:30, but doors open at 5:30. We got a great opener. All kinds of good stuff happening. And we're raising money to help veterans who are struggling to find money for food. So we're raising money for that tonight, too.
Well, John's against that.
Yeah.
Yes. Sean. Very much.
Yeah, he's anti-veteran.
Yeah.
Anti-veteran.
Ever since Vietnam, you hated veterans. Abby only has 1 year left, guys.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, that's... Oh. Yeah.
She's getting old.
Yeah.
She's 24.
Yep.
1 year left.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 year to go.
Well, good luck,
Happy
Rosie.
birthday, Abs.
Good luck, Rosie.
All right, let's do what really matters, scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change your life with something else, and it's brought to you by OVO LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David White, and go get LASIK from OVO LASIK and Lens.
Hell yeah, man. Do that.
Have you guys seen the Chiefs stadium plans that they unveiled yesterday? My God.
Yeah. It's sweet.
It looks sweet. The Chiefs unveiled renderings of a $3 billion stadium scheduled to be opened in 2031. Domed, by the way. Think about that, right? Kansas City domed stadium.
Everyone needs to do that because if you want Final Four, if you want college football,
that's exactly
playoffs.
where I'm going with this. So 70,000 seats. Site still not completely decided. I'm sure Power Trip Bets knows some of the options. But the Chiefs immediately intend to start bidding on major events in 2032, including the Super Bowl. And they already said Clark Hunt, you have to pause. Clark Hunt of the Kansas City Chiefs is already saying when the World Cup is back in, quote, 25 or 30 years, we will easily be able to do to handle it now. Because I think this time they had to make some adjustments and kind of retrofit Arrowhead or whatever they were doing. Because there were, a handful of games in Kansas City, were there not?
Yeah.
So he's already saying, hey, when the World Cup's back here, this new stadium will be ready. Will be like World Cup ready. That's forward thinking.
That is.
This is sweet.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks great.
Well, yeah, I mean, when they design these, you need to have it as customizable as possible. And How about the Vikings being on the cutting edge of the ETFE roof?
Yeah, well
where
said.
we couldn't have anything like what they're having because the snow we get and the cold and all that. But when you watch Vikings games at US Bank Stadium from home, it looks like it's an outdoor stadium.
It's
on
sweet.
The field. It's so awesome. And now the rest of the league's getting on board and can avoid having some of those crazy playoff games where the elements are affecting it too much.
I hate it.
And by the way, happy birthday to US Bank Stadium yesterday. It was 10 years now.
10 years.
How about that?
Damn, that goes fast.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Okay, listen to this, guys. No, we always talk about, like, back in the day, you could, as long as you weren't caught with the knife or the gun, you got away with murder.
Yeah.
On this date, in 1918, Nebraska serial killer Della Sorensen killed her first of 7 victims in rural Nebraska. Again, 1918. By poisoning her sister-in-law's infant daughter.
Ugh.
What?
Over the next 7 years, friends, relatives, and acquaintances of Sorensen died under mysterious circumstances before anybody finally realized, something's up.
Common denominator?
2 years after little Viola met her demise, Wilhelmina Weldum, Sorensen's mother-in-law, was poisoned. She died. Sorensen then went after her own family. She killed her daughter, Minnie, then her husband, Joe, over a 2-week period in September. Again, nobody's suspicious yet.
Once the in-law passes away, that's where the flags should be raised.
Waiting only 4 months before marrying again, Sorensen then settled in Dannenbrog, Nebraska. In August of 1922, her former sister-in-law came to visit and brought her infant 4-month-old Clifford. Just as she had done with Viola, Sorensen poisoned that poor child with a piece of candy. The unfortunate Mrs. Cooper, the mom of Clifford, oblivious to what was happening still, came back again in October with another child, but this time the poison didn't work. Then early in 1923, Sorensen killed her own daughter, Delia, on her first birthday. When Sorensen's friend brought her infant daughter for a visit a week later, that tiny infant was also poisoned. After an attempt on Sorensen's second husband's life made him sick but not dead, authorities said, thumbs up.
Amazing detective work.
I know.
She basically killed a small village.
Yeah.
Finally, in 1925, Sorensen was arrested when she made an unsuccessful attempt at killing 2 children in the neighborhood she lived in with poisoned cookies. She confessed and said, I like to attend funerals. I'm happy when someone's dying.
My God.
Is that what she actually said?
That's exactly what she said.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Insane.
Doctors were convinced that she was schizophrenic and she was committed to a state mental asylum.
I didn't have mass infant poisoning / murders on my bingo card for the Power Trip Morning Show. So on behalf of everybody listening,
That's depressing. Why did you bring that up?
that's insane.
Well,
you know,
a moment ago you said that Rosie had a year to have sex with my daughter, so I think
anything's fair game.
I wasn't advocating for it. I'm just saying.
It sounded like you wanted to leave him a message. I just give him
Time to
let him
take
know.
You know what's weird though is like, all right, if you say in 1918, 1918,
yeah.
somebody gets poisoned, right? It's not like now. If somebody gets poisoned, it's like there's probably 1,000 reasons somebody randomly died in 1918.
True.
So at first, if a husband gets sick and dies, it's probably not even remotely suspicious, right? Even if you have a couple of family members that just like get ridiculously sick quickly and pass away.
Yeah.
It's like, medicine wasn't great. For God's sakes, they're giving candy to 4-month-olds.
Yeah.
Right? Forget if it's poisoned, you're giving candy to 4-month-olds.
Yeah.
They probably choked to death once in a while. You can't give a 4-month-old candy.
No, you cannot.
So anyway, my point is 1, sure. 2, okay. But this was like 7 or 8. Every baby that visited her
Why would you bring a baby near her?
Right.
Right.
How many of her
she's
own?
not doing it.
She killed her own child?
2 of her
Sounds
own.
like a couple.
Yeah.
Hey, Chloe, if you're listening, you don't want different parents. See?
Man, it's just...
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts.
and it's barely 100 years ago, and it just sounds like the Stone Ages.
I
But
know.
think when you watch old episodes of Andy Griffith,
Right.
you've got the Mayberry Police Department trying to figure this out. It can't be. No way. She's too nice.
Yeah,
Right.
Man.
Yeah, she feeds all the neighbor kids candy and cookies. It can't be her.
No.
Well, but the problem is you can't. It's not like Mrs. Anderson's cookies taste so good because no one lives to tell what they tasted like.
Yeah.
Good point.
She has no reviews on Google.
No, zero.
Yep.
Gopher basketball coach Nico Medved got a 1-year extension. So he obviously had a very solid undermanned roster in year one, but probably overperformed in year one, and they gave him a 1-year extension. So now through 2032.
Sweet. Seems like a good dude when he was on the show.
Seems super nice.
Yeah, man, good guy.
Only met him once, but he was awesome.
Yeah, super good dude. Yeah, good for him.
And that team, as you guys remember, was 5, maybe some games 6 deep, and that was it. Most games, it was just the 5 starters. Weren't there like 3 or 4 games where the bench went scoreless?
Yeah, or didn't like. Yeah. 100%. There were multiple games where the bench went scoreless.
And then Kay Tyson and maybe 1 or 2 other guys played the full 40. They just they had maybe 1 guy off the bench, sometimes 2, but it was mostly a 5 or 6 man operation.
And hung in there with some very good teams.
Right, beat some
and then just wore out down the
stretch. To go sub 500, but like almost 500 when you have almost no one is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So that's a very optimistic start. Doesn't mean it's going to work. Doesn't mean, that it's a 45-degree angle upwards, but still hard to rip the guy when he had almost no players on the squad and still kept it floating.
Yep.
Not bad. So shout out to Nico. What really matters is this.
Okay. It was on this date, and this is kind of a famous thing, so you guys might have a chance of guessing this. This date and what year that Vic Morrow and 2 child actors were killed on the set of Twilight Zone, the movie?
Ooh.
You guys have a guess?
I think that was early 80s.
That would be I'll say 85.
I'll go 88, 81-ish.
82. Very close. Mm. But here's the story. Like I said, you know it, but you don't know what you know about it.
Yep.
Yeah. July 23rd, 1982, Vic Morrow and 2 child actors are killed in an incident involving a helicopter during filming on the California set of The Twilight Zone, the movie.
Awful.
Oh,
if you've seen the video, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Man.
It's the worst.
Morrow was 53. The children were 6 and 7.
Ugh.
They were shooting a Vietnam War battle scene in which they were supposed to be running from a pursuing helicopter. Special effects explosions on the set caused the pilot of the low-flying aircraft to lose control and crash into the victims. The accident took place on the film's last scheduled day of shooting.
Oh man.
The only saving grace before you continue,
Yeah,
the only saving grace, if you've seen the video, is there is no doubt they are dead immediately.
Yeah,
right? There's no suffering. It is before they even understand, there's no way out. Like, it is over in 0.00001 seconds. It's instant death.
Yeah.
It's awful. Awful.
The director, by the way, co-director was John Landis, who also did like Animal House and Trading Places.
yeah.
Yes, so that. Here's something I did not know. Vic Morrow had previously appeared in numerous TV shows and films like Blackboard Jungle and Bad News Bears. He was the father of Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
I had no idea.
No, I don't know.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, a million movies.
That was her dad?
Yeah, that's her dad.
Kidding.
I had never known that till right now.
If I've ever heard that, I had zero memory of that. Damn.
How about that? Yeah.
Man, that video sucks.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
It's an easy Google. You can find it easily, but it'll ruin your day.
Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah,
He's like carrying him. He's like, it's like they're right next to him, and
No, why?
the helicopter
No.
basically goes on its side and just,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Helicopters are crazy, man.
They really are.
Yeah.
There you go.
Was the helicopter, was it Da Vinci? Who was the one that came up with the concept first?
Way before the technology.
Way before the
Way
technology.
before. Da Vinci,
Yeah, somebody saw it coming a long ways away, and I think it was Da Vinci.
Someday we'll be able to do this. That's crazy, man.
It is crazy. And to be relatively close, right? Not like exactly, but like had the general idea of, I bet this would work.
Pretty cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. That guy was something.
Man.
Something.
You just watch it for the first time?
Yeah.
And?
Brutal.
It's terrible, right?
Yeah.
And it's not, it's not super graphic, but
No,
it's just
not at
the
all.
fact that
but you know
know
it. You know it. It lights out the second that contact hits. It's over.
Hey, Johnny K, before what happened to you happened, how often were you guys on helicopters over there? Were you getting on helicopters and taking off like once a week, once a month, once a day?
Kosovo, we did it a bunch. Iraq, a couple, mainly to go to a different base. So we weren't like cruising around on helicopters patrolling.
Right.
But yeah, we were on helicopters a handful of times in Iraq.
Did it become commonplace for you, or did it always kind of freak you a little bit?
No, I mean, sort of commonplace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, they don't ever feel like they should be in the air. You know, like when we went up to Ripley.
Yes.
They're not meant to be in the air like an airplane is.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point.
That's the best way to describe it. I have a lot of respect for helicopter pilots because I never, I don't know. It's like a roller coaster without a track.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like this is safe. But
That's a
I'm sure
great way
it is,
to
right?
put it.
Almost. I mean, I know we have a couple of famous ones, Kobe, but it's helicopters fly all the time. There's not a lot of crashes. It's like planes. You only hear about when they crash, and then you think, oh, those things must crash all the time. They don't.
My friend who was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam and some crazy stuff. He flies planes now, and he said flying a plane is cake compared to a helicopter.
I believe it, man.
I believe it.
Right.
Damn. All right, more of what really matters after this. Bonus John Kriesel today, and then Ben Lieber in like 20 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show.
The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center. This report is sponsored by Quantum Fiber Energy.
Want to chime in on what's happening with your favorite KFAN program? Make your voice heard on the Bradshaw and Bryant text line. Let us know what you have to say by texting your message to 64686. At 64686. Standard message and data rates apply.
Hey, Corey, and everybody over there. I turned all of our mics down, hoping that it'll make Corey's mic not sound like dog blank. I don't know what we have to do to get somebody to change that.
I don't understand it.
I don't either, man.
My mic sounds awful. It has for weeks.
And it's not just you. Barrero yesterday didn't even use that mic. He switched seats.
He sat here.
To sit,
Really?
so he could do the show.
No kidding.
And I don't know what we have to do. And how bad does it have to get?
I put in a ticket.
Yeah, I know.
How long does that normally take?
I don't know.
I don't know. It would have taken like 5 minutes last 2 years ago.
God, it's a huge company, I suppose. So if we put in a ticket at work, it's fixed in an hour, maybe 2.
Yeah. I think the people that are going to fix it work in a different country and have to come here from there.
Oh.
It's a long flight then.
Yeah. It is. So maybe they're on their way.
Yeah, maybe.
But I doubt we pay for their flight. They probably had to boat over here. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably on the Titanic.
Oh.
That's lovely.
No, they're on the yacht.
Okay,
The iHeart Yacht.
We started about the yacht.
What really matters? Let's keep going. Thanks to OVO, LASIK, and Lens. Scores and stats. Chris changes your life with something else. Like infant mass murders.
That's right.
I know that. How have we never heard of that lady before?
A lot of people out there.
Right? How have we never heard of that lady before?
You know, I thought about that, and I'm like, how do you make a movie about that? You can't.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
There's no way.
That's a documentary, right? That's a Netflix doc, not a movie.
Yeah. Rosie bought the rights to make the movie, though.
Proceed.
Yeah.
I was, I've been having issues with my voice, as I was telling you guys, so one of my things I have to do is when I'm not on the radio or having conversations or singing, I have to talk like this, because it takes the strain off your vocal cords. So if I'm just having a regular conversation, and Sarah told me the other day that I sound like Ed Gein. And then I started.
Nice compliment.
I was like, you're right. This is how he talked in the Ed Gein movie. The guy from Sons of Anarchy. That's exactly right.
Jeez. You mean when they made Ed Gein hot?
Yes, exactly right.
The next time I have a doctor's appointment, I'm going to come home and say that the doctor told me to talk like that and see how long it takes my 3 girls in my house to just kill me.
I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but I also have to tuck myself.
No.
For your health.
I don't know what it has to do with my voice.
Oh.
The Minnesota Lynx won 86-76 over the Storm.
Oh, Tommy Rice loves them.
Nafisa Collier made her 2026 debut, 24 points, 10 boards. The Lynx win. It does help that the Storm went 5 of 32 from 3.
I know that, honey.
Oh, Rose. How do you know that?
They also had 18 turnovers. The Storm are 6 and 23.
Here's the Storm.
Buddy.
It's one game. It's okay.
The Lynx have now won 7 straight. They are 22-6, almost the exact opposite of the Storm. I believe they are off until Tuesday when they take on Toronto.
That's right.
Thank you.
Agador.
What really matters, though, is this.
You got that right. It's on this date in 1999. Woodstock 99 opened up. That's right. Yeah. The festival timed to the 30th anniversary of the original Woodstock. Attempts to bring the spirit of peace and music and love to a new generation. Instead, it devolved into 3 days of scorching heat, raw sewage, misogyny, and greed.
Wasn't Fred's fault.
It was not.
No.
No, it's not. Unlike the 1969 festival, organizers hope to make money on this anniversary celebration. The venue was at Griffiths Air Force Base in Rome, New York, which a Rolling Stone reporter described as the last rock and roll venue, the least rock and roll venue imaginable.
Yep.
Full of concrete and airplane hangars and barbed wire. Poor planning and the desire to turn a profit led to a miserable experience on the scorching tarmac where temperatures soared to over 100 degrees. Portable toilets overflowed with raw sewage, contaminating the available running water. And water was $4 a piece, which these days seems...
That's a sweet deal.
Back then.
Yeah. 250,000 people flocked to hear bands like Korn and Kid Rock and Insane Clown Posse and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Dove.
And Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit encouraged fans to break stuff during his Saturday night set, which they did, tearing down parts of a radio tower and pelting the MTV crew with garbage.
Hang on, let's hear the other side of the story.
Yeah. 3 people died. Hundreds were treated for heat stroke and dehydration. The Red Hot Chili Peppers played the final set of the weekend, which devolved into chaos. They performed a cover of Jimi Hendrix's Fire in tribute to the Woodstock great, and the festival goers didn't get it. So they turned things over and caught things on fire.
Said it before, I'll say it again. In 1999, I was a giant Limp Bizkit fan.
And Insane Clown Posse. Go ahead and say it.
Never liked him.
Say it. Just say it.
We've seen the tattoo core.
Nope, but all my friends liked him. But I'm a douchebag at 46. I mean, look, peak doucheness for me was 19 years old. I do not understand why I was not at Woodstock 99. I don't understand how I wasn't there.
It'd have been a great story.
But I'm just saying, like,
if you had been there.
Looking back, that was my lineup.
Yes.
Like, if I was ever going to make a cross-country trip for a giant festival, it would have been that when I was 19 years old. I don't remember why I didn't go.
Did you like those things, though, like the festivals?
Oh, my God, yes. I went to everything at Somerset in the late 90s. All of the Ozfest, Warped Tour, X-Fest, all of them. I was at all of them. Every single one of them. Loved it. Loved the festivals. Loved being a part of it. Let's get in the pit. Let's get sweaty. Let's get weird. All of that. When they said Korn and Bizkit and Rage, and why did I not go to New York?
Did you not have anything to break?
Oh, I had things to break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably didn't have any money to go, but still, that didn't stop your dad in 1969?
No, they had like $35 and some weed and some other things and parked about a mile and a half away and traded some drugs for food, and they left after the first day, though. Much more peaceful.
They're at another concert festival, and they got tickets to that one, right?
Yeah, they were at something at the Milwaukee County Stadium, wherever it was then.
Yeah.
And some guy was walking through the crowd selling them for like $3.
They were watching like gorgeous ladies of wrestling or something like that.
They were out exotic.
Well, no, they were there to see Chris Hockey, but ended up seeing Paul Simon.
Yeah,
exactly
correct.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my dad has a similar story. He was going to see Dwight, but Paul Simon was playing. And they bought him for like $3, and they went for a day and a half. Yeah. That's soon, right?
That's what I would do, too, by the way. Traffic's getting bad. Let's get out of here.
That's exactly what they did,
Jimi Schmendrix, who cares? Get me out of here.
Yeah. They were on their way to Yale and never made it to Yale.
Well, what are you going to do?
The Red Sox won their first game yesterday, 6-3 over Baltimore, tying the franchise record, winning 15 straight games, tying the 1946 AL champs, the Boston Red Sox, 15 straight. That was the franchise record. But they lost the second game of the doubleheader 5-1. So that is their first loss since July 1st, 15 straight. So they tied their franchise record, didn't break it. Sports trivia, you guys ready?
Damn right. Yes. Got it. Do it. I know it.
In 1916, the New York Giants, that was a thing, won how many baseball games in a row, the all-time Major League Baseball record? How many games did the 1916 Giants win consecutively?
19.
27.
35.
Chris almost nailed it. 26 straight. 26 straight.
I thought in Moneyball the A's won like 22, and that was a record. Maybe that was like their team record then, huh?
The AL record, 2017, Cleveland. How many games in 2017? Not even 10 years ago.
25.
Did the Cleveland Indians at the time win?
24.
23.
Nobody said it yet.
69, Daddy.
28.
30.
19.
It's got to be less than 26. 22.
Yeah, I suppose.
22. They won 22 straight. Now, here's the last one that might be gettable. What is the Minnesota Twins record for consecutive wins, and what year was it?
Can I have a follow-up on that. I'm pretty sure in the movie A Few Good Men, the Baltimore Orioles, in the background of one of the scenes, breaks their streak.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Wow, what a call. That is absolutely correct, by the way. This streak is referenced in the movie A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
He
accurate.
has it on when he's going to...
So think about that. What year did that movie come out, and what reference, what streak would that be a reference to?
16.
92?
Think
you're saying the
think
year?
about it for a second.
The year.
91.
91.
The year you're
in
saying.
In 1991, when the Twins won the World Series, they had a 15-game win streak from June 1st through June 16th. And I don't know how you pulled that, Sauce, but yes, it was referenced in A Few Good Men.
And that is their team record still.
Team
15.
record is
Okay.
15,
So, well, that makes sense. That's the last year anyone from this market of the four majors have won.
And by the way, Tommy, I'm sorry, did you guys get... It's not what you think it's about. It's a movie about military people.
Yeah, and the law. Yeah. He's seen... There's a different version.
Tommy's seen just A Few Men.
Yeah.
He was going to see the sequel, A Few More Good Men.
Yeah. A lot of men.
What really matters, though, is...
Bring in the game.
Yeah.
This.
It was on this date, guys. In what year? The great Amy Winehouse was found dead in her London apartment.
2005?
I feel like it was later than that.
07.
We talked a lot about her on the Power Trip in the early years with Star.
I think I was
Star
on the show at that time.
Star loved her.
Yeah,
it has to be after 07. I'll say 08.
Yeah, I think that's the range. I'll go 1 year later. I'll go 09.
2011.
11. Okay.
11,
Really?
yeah. If you've not seen that documentary, I highly encourage
What's it on?
let's see.
Got to be.
I don't. Yeah, I'm sure it's on one of the services. I'm not 100% sure. I could look it up.
It's depressing though.
It's depressing. But it's also just
Netflix.
Okay, there you go. It's depressing's right. But my God, was she beautiful and great?
Yeah.
And if you want to, I don't know, get your kids not to do drugs, have them watch this.
And wasn't a lot of it like she was the meal ticket for a lot of people?
Well, there's that.
Like her dad wasn't
great. And she ran into the wrong guy. But there were just a lot of things going on, a lot of things. But man, watching her as a young lady, first of all, just beautiful. Second of all, just a voice that just came out of nowhere.
So unique.
One of the great voices of all time.
And her angle and the music that she liked. And when she would sing for guys who actually been playing that kind of music for 60 years, they'd look at her and go, like she was reborn from somebody, and then to watch her fall apart on camera.
How old was she, you said?
27.
Yes.
Yeah, she was one of the 27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and she knew it too. She couldn't stop, and she knew it. She knew it was coming.
Yeah, they tried to make her go to rehab.
Yeah,
She
I mean,
said
all
no.
of that is true.
They won't know.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, man.
That song cracks me up. And obviously it's a sad situation, but just when you look at the song just at its face, it's preposterous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. She has the
Great
same
song,
birthday as
Yeah,
Smitty
it's a great song. I love the song.
Say that again?
She has the same birthday as Smitty Oom.
Oh my!
cares.
I care.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Yeah,
Maxo cares.
Yeah.
I definitely care.
He cares about
I put it
Smitty
in my
Oom.
diary.
Yeah.
I ain't got the town.
Yeah, she's
so
great.
good.
Oh,
dude.
she's
My
one
gosh,
of the greatest of
I
all
know
time.
good is
One of my
probably
favorite artists.
my favorite of
Yeah.
hers.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
there's a whole song about a dude smoking her weed. And it's like that voice used to sing a song like that.
What's the name of that one?
I forget the name of it, but she also has a different one where the first line of the song is "What kind of effery is this?" And it just sounds so beautiful.
That's
the way
a great
that she
question
says it.
too.
Yeah.
That's what people say when they turn on this show.
Yeah, it's true. Man, yeah. Just
Me and Mr. Jones.
Addicted is the name of the song about weed. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I tell you, it's something else. But there's moments early on when you're watching and it's just so incredible to watch this this girl from lower class London become this star and see the talent actually take her where she wants to go because she's so good. It's crazy. Man, she's something else.
Those documentaries are always so awesome, but I have to pace them out.
Yeah.
Because they can drag you down a bit.
Yeah.
I watched the Hulk Hogan one finally.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it. But my God, like when he's talking about his kids, how he was on the road so much and this and that. And then, like at the end, he talks about looking back and those were the good old days. And it's like, I know these things and my daughter's growing up. So I'm like,
yeah.
And I loved Hulk Hogan. I'm glad I watched it, but I'm like, I can take a break from these stories for a little bit.
Yep.
Let's go back to watching Trailer Park Boys or Tires. Or
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, we'll do the news when we come back. Ben Lieber should be here shortly. Kriesel, 20 more minutes with you?
Yeah,
give or take.
Go a little more if you need me.
Stay as long as you want. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800